So we are playing with Raswick and Nate, who we were playing with during Thinkmas as well. However, Robin, aka Raswick's Patrick partner, is also joining us today. So we got the streamers and their boyfriends. That's who we're hanging out with today. I'm going to go ahead and undeafen, and hopefully there's some people there to say hello.
Right now.
You don't even have the screen.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Nate, say
okay,
hello.
which one?
Badger.
I was gonna say, which one of you assholes is hitting me? But yeah, we were expecting Nate to start punching everyone right away, so.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You need 100 points for cat. Oh, like to summon a kitty? Oh. Yes, do not go running into the green gas. And Tipu says that I should do it as far as zapping you, but he's not in front of my face anymore. Here, I'll swap over to the game view. You fucking bastards.
Recap for everyone who missed last time. My contribution was gathering so many supplies that we didn't have enough storage for it. I ran around the planet punching shit and picking things up, and I did not contribute at all other than that.
Yes. I would like to snipe him, Tipu, but we are early enough in the game that we don't have any we don't have any of the guns. Also, I did just realize that I don't have the cat treats with me, so in the off chance that anyone tries to summon a kitty, I'm gonna get those real quick. So try not to actually kill me while I'm gone. Hit maybe, kill no.
Yeah, no thanks. Personal storage box. Store all. Seems like a good idea to me. I'm not gonna pretend I know what I'm doing. I just know that I like the idea of this game a lot, and so I want to understand it. However, all the basics have already happened in ways that I find vexing. For example, the crossed cables. For a second example, Nate punching our teammates. Third example, Nate built a whole separate base separate from this one. Just so everyone's on the same page.
Yes, secret family.
He did do that.
Okay. Also, I did briefly forget that I already posted about this in Discord, but also everybody appreciate my extremely shiny new lightsaber.
Yes, I just reacted to that post. So I was like, yeah,
It's
look at it.
so sick though, like actually.
It is. It is sick as fuck. This is a fact. So, yeah.
So,
I may have to actually turn that on at some point, but we'll see.
we have spent
It wouldn't show up very well.
maybe total of 2 hours in this game, and I already want to take everything apart and put it all back together again.
To be fair,
Because this
I
cable
agree with you
management
about
makes
taking
me
it all
want to
apart.
die. I hate it.
So I shouldn't show you my cable management in real life then, huh?
That's different. I have control over this one. Or I could if we took it all
also,
apart. And put it all back together
my
again.
real life cable management also makes me want to die. And yes, Elaine probably was in fact trying to eat the lightsaber. But yeah, I would also like to delete all of this once we have foundations and stuff.
All
also,
right.
Shy Guy Jeff, hello, thank you, welcome here.
Thanks,
I
Jeff.
assume you're here via Zyla, given the emote, but welcome here.
It's subtle, isn't it?
And so yeah, the main issue was just that we don't have enough concrete for all the foundations that we wanted to make.
Didn't we not start making
and-
some foundations, though, I recall?
We did.
Where
and
are they? I
think
don't remember.
I think I ended up deleting them because we were trying to save up for the space elevator, but then we decided we didn't want to build the space
right.
elevator without the foundation, and
Things happened.
also, I don't understand how Nate has already perfected the art of walking up to me, stabbing me, and running away so I don't even see him.
It's his constant state of being. He's been doing it to me, too. I've just not been acknowledging it because I know that's what he wants.
Fair enough. Shy Guy Jeff is here to watch Nate troll. I mean, you will not be disappointed.
Sounds like a normal day. Another day in paradise, am I right? Alright, so we have materials. We have concrete. Right, this is the one we needed lots of.
I don't think that we have anything making screws yet. Nate, leave me alone.
We currently have 60 pieces of concrete.
I have more than that. I have 300.
I don't
but that
remember
is
any
not a
buttons
ton.
for anything. Oh, there, found some. Why do I have an umbrella? Never mind. It is
Okay,
a bacon
so-
agaric.
Yes. But yeah, so we need 500 concrete for the space elevator itself, and then we need like a 10 by 10 square. Basically, we could be
Yeah.
a little bit smaller than that, but that's basically it. Of foundations to put the space elevator on. So, and none of us wanted to just stick the space elevator on the ground, which I mean, yeah, none of us. So I guess what I will do. Do I want?
Lead
this to
us,
be
fearless leader.
Or Peter foundations.
Oh, that's what I was doing. I was gathering biomass. That's my purpose.
What
That
type
is
of
my
ore do I
goal.
need to set up a screw base?
Steel.
Iron. Steel is a separate thing later in the game. That is the only reason I'm correcting you. But yeah, so basically, screws will get made out of steel rod, or sorry, iron rods.
Rod.
So basically what you have to do is set up a line that is a smelter and then 2 constructors. Unless we find a hard drive and get the cast screws alternate recipe, at which point you can just use 1 constructor and you can skip the rod step, which is always my favorite recipe to start with because it drastically changes the math on like a bunch of recipes. Like, this is flat enough that I think I can get away with 2-meter foundations, but I feel like...
I do remember having a conversation
my
about not
pocket.
wanting the highest one and not wanting the smallest one. Right? Or did
yeah.
we want the tallest one? So we would have to build steps?
Yeah, well, there's ramps and stuff, so like
Right,
it's not a huge deal to have the tallest one. It's just that like aesthetically, I prefer the smaller ones.
I also prefer the smaller one.
Okay, well then, and yeah, like the 1 meter isn't going to be enough, but I will build this space elevator
good.
foundation with 2s then.
Yeah, 2s. 2s!
Okay, so I'm gonna call this the middle of this.
LaCroix
Or
is
do I
weird
want
and
to-
I don't like it.
Okay, so this, okay, I want to be in Zoop, so that's 2, 3.
I'm helping by
4,
supervising.
5, 6, 7, 8,
Ooh, we have a catwalk.
9. I mean, the fun thing is that there are actual catwalks that you can get later on. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's 7, 8, 9. All right, so I'm gonna do 9 by 9 because I think I can get away with 9 by 9 rather
Do
than
we have
10
enough?
by 10. You're, enough concrete? No, but that's the size you need for the space elevator, basically.
Good news, gang. I remembered the button to pick up biomass, which is my only contribution. Woo!
This does, however, get all like. Actually, can I? Okay, you can go. If you go right to the edge of this platform, you will get murdered by the gas, which is not ideal.
I don't think I
But
want
also,
that.
we will only. Well, but see, this is the thing: is we will only actually end up going to one side of the space elevator.
Right. Here's another question:
just-
Is gas a forever problem, or just
So,
a now
it
problem?
used to
Because if
be.
it's just a now
It
problem, I
used
don't
to
care.
be. Yeah, so also, T-Boot, thank you very much for shouting out Zyla. I'm an idiot, so I wasn't going to remember to do that,
I'm
so I appreciate
here.
you.
I'll shout out myself. Hello, it's me.
And thank you also for shouting out Nate.
He's
but yeah,
also
so
here.
basically you didn't used to be able to destroy the gas pillars, and it was super hella annoying, but you can now later on, so
Let's go.
yes.
Did I
In
make
that
an
case,
object
fine.
scanner for no reason?
Yes, pretty much.
Fuck.
I mean, there are things that you can scan for, just yeah.
I thought that was what it was used to scan for materials.
Patrick, do you
well,
know
so
what you're
if you
doing
want to scan
here?
for materials, hit V.
No!
No, he does not.
Yay, we're the same!
And no, Tipu, he doesn't stream, so you got all the shoutouts. Thank you. But yeah, so hold V. V, not Z.
V.
But yeah, so
Hi, Mr.
that'll
Creed.
pop up the scanning menu. So if you want to, if you want to scan for resources, it's V. But yeah, if you want to find like power slugs and stuff like that, the object scanner is still useful. At a certain point. Okay.
Yay!
It's a check mark. We already have a miner on it, right?
Yes.
Mr. Creed says the update that let us demolish those damn gas towers was such a blessing. So I got a vouch from
Seriously,
someone I
it
trust, so I believe
was.
you now.
So good, so good. Shout out at Reswick's boyfriend. And then it shouted out you. That's great. Accidentally shouting yourself out. Love it.
Oh, apparently I've walked towards danger, and I'm not aware of where it is. Oh, found him. Zap!
Unauthorized hostility towards Pioneer detected.
Zap!
Update.
Probably.
Let me pick my leaves in
where-
peace, bitch.
Where are all of... Okay, here's our plates. Because I thought I ran out of concrete for foundations, but it turns out I ran out of plates. Iron plates. So I am going to move this platform back one tick so that we are in less.
Hey, Patrick, what you building?
Oh. Miner.
He's trying to build a miner and getting murdered by a pig.
No, I murdered the pig because I'm great.
I think we killed it. Yeah.
You just beat the ever-living shit out of it.
We know what we're doing.
Yes. What? Yes.
Mr. Creed, if you want to
I mean,
explain anything to me,
I grabbed some
go
more.
for it.
You can just drag and drop it or drag it out of your inventory onto the ground and then I can pick it up. Oh, they were too close for me
Why
to
is
see.
this
Thank you.
placement invalid?
because I'm in the way.
Yes.
No, right now you're not.
I was
Yeah,
literally right in the middle of it. I'm not now.
It does say invalid placement, and it shouldn't.
Backseating allowed for Zyla, because I don't know what I'm
Yes,
doing.
yes.
I just know how to pick up biomass.
If there's all of the nodes start out with that extra piece of rock on top, and yeah, you have to break them before you can put anything there. He's shouting me out. I'm good on iron plates now. It's the concrete that we're lacking in at this particular moment. But also we are trying to save up rods and
Biomass!
wires and plates for the space elevator itself as well.
And biomass.
Okay,
Welcome to Zyla's Mode
yeah,
with
like-
Lawn Simulator 2024. It's in early access, so feedback is welcome.
yeah. Also, okay, I understand why I have all of... So if you have the stuff for it, you can just put down another equipment shed thing here, workshop there, and then just delete it when you're done with it. If you want to craft stuff out in the field. But yeah, like, I understand why I have all of this biomass. What I don't understand is why I have, like, a bunch of just ore and shit in my bags. Like, I'm just...
My favorite,
gonna delete
Mr.
that.
Creed, has said, I'm guessing you just dropped in? I'll do you one better. I've played this game for 2.5, nearly 3 hours. What have I spent doing in that time? I'll show you. And now you're all caught up. I have not built a single thing because by the time I had figured out in my own way how to actually do it,
Okay, but now you
I
can
would
delete
have
it.
turned around and someone else would have done it already. So I stopped fucking trying. Razwick is our
sorry
expert
about
and
that.
knows everything about what we're doing.
Oh god!
And is the
that's a
expert,
tall order.
professional, master, PhD in satisfaction. That's what we're all here to learn about.
Yes, she is.
Yes,
Hey,
yeah. What a solid vouch.
I have a problem. I forgot what button the build menu is.
Build menu is Q. Yeah. Inventory is tab. Build menu is Q.
The only button you need to know is E. E is the leaves
Oh,
button.
right, because that's the pick stuff up button.
Yes.
The leaves button. Yes. And yeah, like eventually at some point we will just delete all of this and put it on a foundation and it will be great. But right
And
now
that's
we're
the
just
part
trying to
I'm
get the damn space
super
elevator built.
invested in.
Yes. And yeah, like honestly, the number one problem here is that we need more concrete.
How do we get more?
Well, I thought we were missing screws.
Also,
well, no, and
we
so
were.
we were missing screws. Yeah, so like we definitely were, but that was for a milestone to send to space, or to unlock other stuff. But we also just need a ton of concrete for foundations and stuff right off, like early game.
How do we
What?
get more concrete than what we're currently getting?
So what I forgot is that I actually did set up another constructor over here. It's just going into a different bin. So I do have more than I expected. So I have now finished the platform for the space elevator.
I have been
and
asked
now I just
a question.
need another 255. What's the question?
I'm asking it to you because I don't know. Do you guys have a MAM set up?
No, not yet.
M-A-M.
Yes. So the MAM is a research building, and you toss shit in it. So, and actually, we should build one. What did I just? Oh, it's Ada.
I just got jump scared by a
think
planet. Awesome.
Which one? Is it the red,
The one in the
Bernie
sky
looking
that I
one?
thought was about to crash into me in my peripherals, and I realized, nope, that's not happening. I'm just an idiot.
Okay, well, there are 2 planets in the sky right now, which is why I'm asking.
Oh, that one looks a lot scarier than the first one.
Yeah, but the first one is bigger, so yeah. But no, I am building a MAM right now because why the heck not? I'm gonna tuck it right in there.
Mr. Creed's disclaimer says you don't toss actual shit into the MAM usually, which is a good clarification because how would I know?
But yeah, like we haven't started any of the research or anything yet. But yeah, like I can do some preliminary research with like my barrel nuts and shit. We can get that done.
Oh, we love some good old barrel nut research.
Yeah. Nuts. Why are you asking about fuel?
Because I built a biomass burner and I need some fuel.
Oh, okay. Cause you're building the miner out there?
Yes, yeah, I've got 2 miners built out here for iron.
Okay. And what are you planning on doing with them?
Making shit to activate. What the hell else is there?
Attaboy! Expansion! Expand! Ever expanding!
I'm punching the ground.
Yeah, and no, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just usually you'll have like I don't know some sort of plan.
I found sulfur. I found sulfur.
And that is why Ada is yelling at us. Gotcha.
Yeah, I thought I should clarify.
But yeah, if you find crash sites and you have the right things to open the pods, then we'll get hard drives, and you can throw hard drives in the MAM, and then you get alternate recipes, and it's cool. So yeah, that's what the MAM is for.
So when,
well,
if that's what the MAM is for, when do we build the dad?
When do we build the what?
The dad.
Sir?
Oh, why did I not immediately get that?
I don't know.
I'm an actual bimbo. I'm smart and also extremely dumb. That is the line I straddle here. Okay, so at this point I need 185 concrete.
I'm setting up a concrete deposit.
So, there's a thing that doesn't like me, I think. How do I get him to stop that?
I mean, if you want, we could technically set the enemies in the game to only hit you if you hit them first.
Oh, Nate found
which
him.
is also a
what the
semi-new
fuck is this?
thing.
Oh, this is my new friend! I figured out he has a range limit, and he's no longer able to hit me. Nerd!
He's like a
Get good!
Is it the fire spitting puppy?
Yeah. He's kind of cute when he's not hitting me with it.
You found a what plant?
I'm glad
A
that
what
that
plant?
that I'm your hero. Please set the bar higher,
Oh.
and thank you for stopping
God.
by.
Oh god, it's toxic.
Yes. So yeah, those don't actually
Wish
follow
me
you
luck.
around or anything.
Have a great day.
They just
Thanks for stopping in.
stand up and shit poison at you. But and you can kill them, but yeah. And yes, this is a spitter. They have multiple varieties now. This is a forest spitter. And there you go, I killed it. You're welcome.
Did it. Doing it. Excellent.
I appreciate that. I just got scared. Green gas, and I'm like,
The one
Yeah,
thing
well,
we
no, I
knew
didn't
was
kill the
to
plant
not
for you.
walk into there, but okay.
I mean, to be fair, no, Nate is talking about the plant that stands up, and their gas cloud isn't around the plant until you trigger it.
Sounds good.
So, yeah, that one I get. But so those you can kill them, but only if you have explosives, and we don't have explosives yet. And that is also what you use to kill the big gas pillars. So we'll have to get coal and
George,
sulfur
fuck!
and a bunch of
Sorry.
and a bunch of research for what just happened.
I just saw George.
Did you die?
No, he just scared me.
No. I was talking about you, Nate. Yeah.
I thought he was one of the spooky trees that I hate.
Okay, I see.
The
I
bar
see.
is
I was
on the
confused
floor.
about who did the yelling, I guess.
I feel better.
My bad. Because then all of a sudden you were back at the hub and I was like, did you die? So hence my confusion there. But yeah. So I need
everything's
a
fine.
little over 400 wire, a little under 200 iron rods, and
Why are you
150
worried about
concrete.
that? Everything will be okay.
Press the wrong button.
I'm not worried about anything. I just am telling you what I need before I can build the space elevator. That's all. Zyla is not okay.
Put that on a t-shirt and sell it.
Yeah.
My fourth wall
Okay,
link
so
coming soon.
I set up I'm tracking the milestone for obstacle clearing now because that gives us more inventory space and also a chainsaw. And then Zyla, you can chainsaw trees.
Yes!
Hooray!
That's all I want. Well, that's not true. I want to take everything apart and put it back together again. But until then, I will chop trees.
Well, yeah. And I mean, like, to be fair, you can... Well, yeah, it's really the concrete that's the holdup right now.
Yeah.
So I need a constructor and then an assembler, right?
For
The
what?
Constructor will turn like ingots into parts, and then assembler turns parts into other parts, right?
Assembler turns 2 inputs into 1 part.
Yeah.
So if you're just trying to make
Reinforced
screws...
plates, for example.
If you're trying to make reinforced plates, you do need an assembler, yes.
Yeah.
But if you're just trying to make screws, all you need is a constructor and then another constructor because it only has 1 input for that recipe. So assemblers are like the second level of assembly. So yeah, like if you're trying to set up a factory for reinforced plates, then yes, you would need an assembler. But if you're just doing screws right now,
Why is Joe playing?
because one of you hit him.
See George run.
Yes, see George run. But yeah, if you hit him, he'll go running. I don't know if there's any other reason.
I found a machine. I don't think it's connected to anything.
Okay.
Okay, what?
So, yes, I'm gonna aim for assembling reinforced plates over here.
Setting up for,
Okay.
Limestone? Oh, good.
And that almost, yeah, you know what that means is just that we're out of fuel in the burners.
Does that mean
That's
we need
all.
more biomass?
Yes.
Yes!
Sort of. We do have an entire container full of it.
Yes, that is
So-
the stuff I picked last time we played.
It sure is, buddy.
I made it. You thought I was
We need-
just mowing
we
the
need
lawn. The
Another
biomass was actually
container.
grown off of my body. I made it.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, basically what I'm doing right now is just waiting for materials to build up.
Okay.
Yeah, you do run out of real estate quickly.
Let's play a game called Nate's Fun Anecdotes while we wait. This week's anecdote. Ah! Sorry. This week's anecdote is: would you push the button? Would you push the button if everybody in the entire world over the age of 60 died instantaneously? There's
I
nothing
mean, what
else.
would be
It's
the
just that.
benefit to push the button? Because
Everyone over the age of 60 would die.
I'm not-
Global collapse? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Global
feel like it
collapse.
would affect more than just politics.
Yeah, global collapse. How do we get George to stop walking on my catwalk?
Not
towards
that I'm
where I
aware
want
of.
to be. Oh, he's so
I mean, I don't-
Did they make him look like that on purpose? Like,
I
is
mean,
this what they were
presumably
going
yes.
for?
I mean, I don't think that they were going for scary, but I don't actually know what they were going for.
You're
but I
telling
mean, like,
me
you can hit
someone
them.
makes those limbs,
Yeah,
and
so
isn't
like, if
thinking,
you hit them,
Yeah.
they will run away. But then,
I have
yeah.
to get close to do that.
I mean, that's why I did it for you.
I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
So anyway, I have more leaves.
And now he's coming back because of
I
course he is.
see
But yeah.
that. Why can't he go anywhere else?
Sure, because he lives here. This is his path.
Why did we? I
And
hate
also-
it here. I hate it
whatever.
here.
I
hate
made
it
him
here.
run away
I
again.
need to turn my machines off.
Yes, you do need to tell your machines what to do and then turn them on. Well, I mean, it's mostly just telling them what to do and hooking them up to
That's
power.
the
But yeah.
first biomass storage container. We made a second one because I filled that one already. Where did that one
Maximum
go?
Did we?
containment that
Did we
it
make
can
a second
hold.
one? I don't think that we did.
Can't I just
We
store it
should.
with the iron rods? That's fine.
No, you're the one that's like
I'll
freaking
store
out
it
about having
with-
things like willy-nilly all over the place, but you want to mix the contents of a chest? How
Can
dare
I
you?
just put it straight in the biomass burner?
I mean, until they're full, yes.
Wait, how do
I
I
need
make the
6
leaves
more
biomass
concrete.
again? I forgot. It's leaves into
You come to the crafting table in the hub,
right. Not everything's a machine.
or the one next to it. There are actually several crafting tables that you could use
Can you
because
use copper sheets.
you use copper sheets for a lot of things like pipes and hypertubes and a bunch of recipes, but nothing that we're using right now.
Does not matter.
Technically, does not matter. Yes.
I made 7 concrete. I helped.
Yay!
Do we need wood for anything that is not biomass?
Nope.
Okay, more biomass coming in
Just
hot.
biomass.
Come and get your biomass.
Hot,
So what I'm
tasty,
hearing
fresh
from
biomass.
this is Silas slowly becoming the one
No, I
Yes,
speak for the
Silas
trees.
is-
The trees are me. I grow it
do
all
you
myself.
know?
Your
These
trees?
leaves come from my plentiful alien pits.
Yeah,
Cannon.
What are you guys drinking?
I don't think they're drinking anything. I don't know what their excuse is.
If you Jeff, if you
Yeah,
cannot, if you don't want to mod it, but you can't help it, absolutely play on Switch. My very first Stardew Valley experience was on the Switch. My very, very first farm I ever made. And probably for a sub goal soon, I will give you guys a tour since I do have a capture card now. Knowing all the things I know now, I feel like it's embarrassing, but it's super, super cozy, super chill, very nice, and I love it a lot.
Zyla, where are you? I need biomass.
No,
Well, we
okay,
actually-
I'm literally out of power.
No, I
No!
know. I'm just telling you, there's 2 chests full of the shit.
But also my whole inventory, and I'm at the hub crafting table if you would like to take the freshest stuff.
Okay, but also just build yourself a container, take all of Zyla's biomass, and you'll be set for life.
I am holding over 3,000 pieces of biomass. It's in my pockets.
Christ.
I have a gift. I have a calling. It's trimming my armpit hair to fuel the machines.
Not mowing the lawn. Okay, works either
Well,
way.
I also mow the lawn, but that's not where this biomass came from.
Okay.
Takes a little bit longer for that one to grow back. Just a little bit.
I think the foliage in this game grows back, but I don't.
It does.
It does.
It takes a while, but it does.
Yeah, well, and it doesn't if, like, in your factory, if you've got enough buildings or foundations around, it doesn't, but yeah. But by the time it grows back, I'm already always on to coal power anyway, so yeah. Okay, have you guys seen the animation for the space elevator setup yet?
Yes, we did that last time.
Okay.
There's a chest
And then
full
we
of
delete.
biofuel.
Okay, so,
Hello.
yeah, turn around from where you are. Come here. Because you're in the hub, right?
Don't we also have a biomass for pedals too, or no?
Yeah, but yeah, Patrick,
Oh,
it's
this
here. Yeah.
You know,
No, so pedals don't turn into biomass, you turn them into color cartridges. So that you can dye stuff, although that works a little.
That's a stupid joke, I hate you.
the container's full again.
God damn it.
I just took like a whole row.
Yeah, I filled it.
One of these days I'm gonna make a gun and then Nate will regret all of the punching me.
Yeah, and I have more.
You can make
Zyla, you are a very special
Later on,
coworker,
yes.
to be sure.
I become Oppenheimer.
You cannot make a nuclear missile, but you can make nuclear bombs that you can throw by hand.
Mr. Creed, you have no idea how right you are, because this is how I am in my real job also. And in fact, one of the guys training me on my station, when my first month there, he goes, "So, do you have any brain things?" And I went, "What do you mean by that?" He goes, "You know, like OCD or ADHD or any of those." And I was like, "Maybe, I don't know why." He goes, "Well, I've never seen anyone do the things you do the way you do them."
Oh.
And I said, "How else?
Oh, yeah, Patrick.
How else would I do these
Gross.
things?" And I just
Right?
didn't
It's
understand.
enormous. I love it. So yes, the space elevator is being
Oh,
built.
you can make a lookout tower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nope.
Is it about to get rammed by a space rod?
Did we
Yes.
just make
Yes,
an
it is.
Earth, a
She's
robotic
made-
Earth
she's made
OC?
She's made an OC for the space dick.
Yeah.
I hate all of you. Oh, but just
Oh.
the
Never
tension
mind.
in
We
that
actually made
animation-
an IUD. Just kidding.
God, no! I don't want to think of it that way. How could you do this to me? Also, I
was invited.
So I'm gonna do something stupid.
That's Nate's job.
Well,
That is my job, yeah.
well, yeah, but this is like off center on a line, and I'm gonna lose my actual fucking mind. So I'm just gonna rebuild the thing that I just built.
Oh, thank you. Oh my god.
Okay, it's gonna take you forever.
My brain's not okay. Watching you move the schematic around terrified me.
I
Because
mean,
it felt like
is
a big thing
little
was
bit-
moving at me. Because my brain is done.
I mean, it kind of was, I guess. I think that this is centered. Yes, this is now centered. Huzzah! Okay,
Alright,
so
I need...
now you can make your dirty
iron.
jokes again if you wish.
No, it's okay. I'm on to the next thing. Iron plate.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do I
This
make
disruptor can
something-
just go straight to
how do I
screws
make
without having to do
something tall?
rods. Oh no, it does need rods first, okay.
How do you make what?
Leg lengthening surgery.
How do I make something taller?
What does that mean?
A conveyor belt. I want to make it high.
Okay, so if you want to make a conveyor belt taller, place the conveyor belt, click once, and then just drag the mouse up, and it'll go up. You gotta click first to place it, and then the second click is to set the height. We will get stackable conveyor poles later on as well. But yeah, the just Zyla running around with a box.
You can stack them!
Am I able to just rotate a thing without dismantling it?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, like obviously you can rotate it beforehand, but no, yeah, you unfortunately have to dismantle. Control, if you use control when you're placing stuff, it'll line up inputs and outputs with whatever you're doing. It works way better on foundations, but like it is possible. You're okay, that works.
Hi ho, off to mow the lawn I go.
Or you don't have, yeah. You know we're gonna switch to coal power eventually, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, like we're just
But we're not in a rush now, so which is great. We can appreciate the finer things in life, like not having to eat.
I do think that we are going to end up with more biomass than we could ever possibly use, but as long as you're cool with that, then that's fine.
I know my directive.
Yeah, do we really not have any screws being built at all right now until yours is done? Like that feels weird, but I thought we did, but
can you not just build them manually by crafting?
I mean,
oh, there's two of them!
It's...
And then we never saw Zyla again.
And then Zyla died and never played Satisfactory again.
I do keep coming back.
Oh no. I mean, yeah, they. Yes,
I just jumped off a cliff and lived, which means I'm invincible. That's how.
I mean, to a point. I did have someone, I think it was Patrick, I don't remember, but someone at one point was like, oh sweet, this game doesn't have fall damage. I'm like, well,
that might have been me.
Yeah, like, it does.
How do I
maybe
harvest
you have to
the
fall
bird?
harder than you would in real life.
How do I harvest the
What?
bird?
Why are you trying to harvest the bird?
I killed it, so I could harvest it. Now I can't harvest it. There's no E.
Well, that's because the birds don't drop anything that you can take.
Well, someone should have told me that.
You just murdered an innocent bird for no reason.
He was making an uncomfortable gawking motion at the sky. That's a great reason.
They make their mouths look like flowers so that they trap their bug prey.
Well, I don't want their mussy to be so close to me next time, because it was uncomfortable.
How much concrete did you need?
I needed concrete to build the space elevator. Right now, I'm just I'm just trying to get 100 for the milestone, but I have that much. So if you want to start like building foundations and stuff with it, you totally can.
This quote coming live from Zyla's chat. Coal? Ah, come on. The fun is in building insanely complex fuel refineries and agonizingly difficult nuclear production chains.
I mean, yeah, but we have to get things going on coal power before that. One thing at a time, man.
Biomass.
I just like the zap sticks.
I've noticed that, but so
and I like biomass.
We can also, well, at least you guys have picked your favorites.
I feel like I'm the only one actually helping to do something different.
I'm waiting until we can move everything over. I just want to move everything over. Very practical.
Hey, Zyla, you can start replacing stuff now if you want, because all of the concrete now is fair game. I just needed enough to build the space elevator.
Is there room?
We still don't have a ton of concrete, but we do have some.
No, I have a second concrete landfill.
Can we even put? Of
well,
course
we technically have 3.
Oh.
Why are there?
I mean, that's fine. We'll always need more concrete.
Oh, Robin.
Can we what? What?
Everything is terrible.
Why?
Come here.
I'm cool, and now you're obsolete.
I know that there's a rock in the foundation. You told me to use 2 meters!
I didn't know there were rocks that were taller than 2 meters!
Zyla's never been taller than 2 meters in her life. So
I will kill you!
Shut up.
Yeah, but Patrick's here.
Patrick takes personal offense to this. There you go, Zyla. I fixed it.
You did. I could jump so high. Holy shit. Wait, what? Oh no. Oh.
That you fucker. I don't know why. For me, you're like hovering around on one foot, and I don't know why.
Creed,
It's
I
'cause
know
don't
you're.
actually walk anywhere. I just perpetually jump.
Creed, I know you're joking.
Well, no. It's
But
Zyla that's floating weirdly.
It's genuinely how I feel in my heart. Ow, Nate! I'm busy
What is?
moping. He said,
Wait,
well,
what are we upset
gotta
about right
rip
now?
it all up and start again. I'm like, no! But also, I know that's how my mind works. There's no way to not make them overlap with stuff, huh? They just...
You can to some degree.
Can this
There's a
one
level
go
of
away?
clipping that's allowed.
Okay.
Am I allowed to
Which
fly
one?
the space elevator?
This one.
This one?
Because it's in the
I
machine.
mean, yes.
Yeah!
But there is a teeny corner of rock visible now.
Where?
I mean, right in the corner there. I mean, I told you. You were warned. So yeah, we cannot handcraft the smart plating for the space elevator. We have to use an assembler for that. But the recipe is...
God damn it, Iron Rods are fucking everything in this game.
to be fair, at least iron rods are a 1-to-1.
Yeah.
Like they're easy to make.
It's just inconvenient.
Yes, it is inconvenient.
How?
And like we'll need other stuff eventually. What?
Nothing.
Okay, so I don't have any rotors. I don't remember exactly what the smart plating recipe is, but yeah.
Turns out I'm poor.
You're standing
Game
in
will
it.
tell it.
No, it turns out that I'm poor.
What?
Actually.
I mean, okay.
What? Oh,
So
I
Like
thought
a
I
bit-
just had those.
Is one reinforced plate to one rotor assembly.
Right, okay. So usually I am super fucking lazy, and so like I'll set up factories to make those things, but rather than feeding them into the space elevator assembler, I'll just do 2 boxes and just feed those, or just put all of the materials we need for 50 smart plating into the boxes and just feed that directly into the assembler.
Which plates?
I'm an idiot.
Which plates are you looking to replace? Iron?
That would be reinforced iron plates, but that's for the smart plating for the space elevator.
Well, I happen to know
No.
all by myself, and not because someone who knows better than me in my chat told me, but smart plating is 1 rotor and 1 reinforced iron plate apiece.
I would
Yes.
So
say.
get with it, Nate.
Also that.
Solid
Right.
biofuel!
Yes, yes. So yeah, now that I unlocked the chainsaw thing, we all have more inventory space and we can craft the biofuel or biomass into solid biofuel, which takes longer to burn and is better. So if you wish to
I'm
start
doing it.
converting biomass into
I'm
there we
doing
go.
it.
Zyla has a new task.
It's the same task, but more of it.
Yeah, it's just a tangent of the original task.
Yep.
Also, we now have a Lily, so
Yay!
hooray.
I'm
Cat
working
cat.
on some reinforced plates right now.
Oh,
Okay, Patrick, are your
What do you mean I have no power?
I
I
have a
don't know.
daisy, and over there I have Aquila.
just you're making your own life so difficult by having it on a separate grid.
That's what we told Nate last time too. And could we stop them? No.
Okay, no, okay, I see.
But yeah, like, is it just not properly connected to the machine?
It's just not connected at all.
Oh, well, okay, that would do it.
It's all one grid. I remember enough from playing this game.
No. And that's yes, but you're not connected to this main brace grid, is what I
Yeah,
mean.
no.
That's what I mean. It's just easier to troubleshoot. Well, also when you're doing biofuel, you have to then go all the way back to the burner out there instead of just having a bunch that you refill out here. So you're up on the hill, right?
Yeah.
Oh, where are? Okay.
Do we
You
still
aren't where
need
I thought you were, but that's
screws?
okay.
I'm very close to the base.
No, I know. It's just so up on this cliff. So you're over here. But if you go over this way, there's also iron in a valley over there.
There's too much climbing.
Well, you can go around it. But yeah, it doesn't matter where you are. That's just where I thought you were.
Do we still need screws?
I mean, just yes.
You have to make a
Sort of.
constructor just for the solid pipe.
I mean, I make constructors for the biofuel all the time. I wouldn't judge you for doing that.
But you would be taking away from my joy. Consider that.
Yeah, right? This is how automation hurts the economy. Puts people like Zyla out of work.
So you took away Zyla's dream to be a lawnmower.
Away with the Industrial Revolution, bring back crafting things by hand.
Okay, Creed, Mr. Creed, I will try it. How do I do that? I know I have to hit Q, and from there I got nothing.
Go to production, and then...
You're right, I would like it. I would.
Okay, so I'm gonna delete this.
So,
I hooked you up to the main grid.
You know how it's like a very rhythmic kind of sound when it's crafting?
Because I already hooked you up to the main grid. Nothing will happen. It'll be fine.
I've decided the beats / the rhythm is one particular
This is
song.
self-sustainable.
No, but it's not self-sustaining because then when they run out, you have to run all the
Deep
fucking way over
inside
here
of
to
me.
refill them.
Yeah, but hopefully
Girl,
we won't
you
ever,
just
like, it's
don't
not gonna be a
relax.
problem.
Why
What
would
you
not
do
be
to
a
me.
problem? It will burn out eventually.
We'll develop
Oh,
souls.
Q
Because, like-
production.
Like, we'll have, what I'm saying is we'll have enough shit that this plant won't matter anymore. Fine.
I'm missing everything.
Fine.
I hate all of you.
Cable.
Okay, maybe
Where
not
are
Zyla.
the cables?
Honest,
Underpower.
no. Zyla means the object,
The real
not
one.
power lines. Cable. We don't have anything making cable right now. It is an actual problem.
Can I just make them in my
But
hands?
it's all handcrafted.
How do I...
Zyla,
What?
it's right here.
What?
It is right here.
Where?
Look on the ground.
Oh, I found it. Thank you. Thanks. Okay, I hate all of you in all caps is the unofficial motto of Satisfactory of multiplayer games.
At least multiplayer, yes.
Especially ones that are rooted in organization. I thought you were actually leaving, or was that just a bit? I thought you were like, "Hey, I'm leaving now." I thought that was, or were you just being pained so dreadfully by my lack of experience?
Though, right?
You can make a rotor what?
I can make a rotor out of bench.
Yep. Yes, so the
Reinforced
actual space elevator parts are the only things that you can't make at a bench.
Oh yeah, we don't play with SPIDERSs. For Robin's sake. Reinforced iron plate.
Oh, yes. Oh, I mean, like, you guys
No.
don't have to turn arachnophobia mode on. I have it on, but it just changes the way they look, so.
For how?
But yes, I will not be beholding any spiders this evening. That is a big fat no. Mind you, the spiders around this area of the map only come out at night. And they don't come into, like, where we are.
Do you have a storage container feed into a constructor?
Yeah, that whenever I'm crafting solid biomass, that's exactly what I do, is I just do a storage container and I feed it directly into a constructor because fuck that.
But spiders are our friends. In the real world, yes, because they eat mosquitoes.
See, that's the thing, is, like, I do genuinely appreciate the existence of spiders in the real world, but I can't make the logic of spiders our friend take away the literal actual phobia. So, I'm sorry.
What about
You should
fish not being food? Fish are friends, not food. Is it can you
I was waiting for that.
Keela, hi.
You guys are the worst.
And she's glad you invited us.
Yes. Like, actually, yes.
What is that?
This is so hideous. I'm upset with myself for making this.
I can't. It's okay. Some friends are scary friends. I am the scary friend.
Yeah. I'm not apparently. Nobody on this planet thinks I'm scary. Even when I want to seem scary.
When was the last
So-
time you wanted to seem scary?
I don't know. Not super recently, but like every now and then, like I'm just like I'm more punk than you give me credit for, ha! And everyone's like, "What do you mean? You're a cinnamon roll?" And I'm like, "I have a neck too. What do you want from me?"
I do. They're scaring me. Creed? Where does it go now?
Where did what go?
Nothing.
Oh, the spider?
No,
Did you find a spider?
no.
You can speak of spiders and I will be fine. It's looking at them that I don't want to deal with.
Genuinely? No.
Okay, well
Power
then I'm
plant.
still confused, but all right, sure.
Which one is the power plant?
Too
Why
bad
can I
can't feed a
throw
storage
the
container
building
to
so
it.
far also? Power
But yeah, like you're
plant.
not supposed to be able to automate the biomass stuff because you're supposed to switch to coal eventually, and
That
then
sounds...
to fuel from beyond that and whatever.
That
so
sounds limiting.
yeah. Which part?
The part where my creativity is stifled when I smash the mass together with my bare hands over and over and over enough times until it becomes solid.
If like theoretically you could go on biomass forever, but then you would have to hand feed an absolutely mind-boggling amount
And I would like
of
it.
biomass burners. So I mean, go nuts.
If I can't
I
beat
built a
nuclear-
building!
If I can't beat Oppenheimer, can I at least make a nuclear reactor?
We did it.
Yes, yes, you can. So that is so nuclear power is late game. So we aren't anywhere near that, but yes, there is a whole phase of the game that is based on nuclear power.
That's so exciting.
It's really cool, actually. I have literally never gotten there. The setup is really complicated at that point. And I haven't even gotten to that phase before. Because I'm actually bad at this game. But still.
I mean, you can't be worse than me. All I do is go around and zapping people, and every once in a while I do something
Can't
good.
do that.
I mean, hey, at least there's the occasional productivity in there. Can't criticize that part.
Nate was productive today. He gets to zap someone for a treat.
That
Just
had
a treat. Yeah.
it had some definite I am a surgeon vibes. That's not a reference I understand, but the reference I do understand is I am a man who owns 5 ovens. I can do that one. This tree is ruining
I think
my
I know
vibe.
that one, but I'm amused.
Alright, how do I pick it up and put it somewhere else because I hate it?
You'll have to deconstruct it.
Yeah, how
Yes.
do I
F.
do that?
Yeah, you hit F, and then the deconstructing thing's over, and then if you hover over it, it will turn orange, and then you
F
click, and it will go
for fuck.
away.
Okay, so I can't power the thing I just made because our power is too shite.
What does that mean?
It means I need to make another biomass burner, obviously. Right,
I mean,
Mr.
sure,
Creed?
but what are
Right? Right.
what are we talking about?
Right.
But like, how do you where are you seeing that our power is shit?
When I tried to connect a power line to it and it said, no! I can't
Zyla,
possibly!
Zyla, that just means the power pole is full on connections.
Yeah, which means there's no room.
Yeah,
So
on
make another
the
power
on
pole.
the power pole, not our grid.
I don't have the supplies
We
for
have-
more bowls.
Okay, but building another biomass burner isn't gonna change.
But then we'll go through more biomass, which is what you wanted, coal lady!
I mean, you can do that if you want, but like our max consumption of power right now is 83 megawatts, and our current capacity, especially now that you just built another one, is 190 megawatts. We're fine.
I haven't built another one yet.
We do have the shitty power poles that you can only connect 4 things to. There's a pole for you.
No! It's by the tree! Thank you.
You have 3 biomass burners that aren't connected?
What?
Is that what you're saying? You monster.
You fucking.
I took the cable before I could.
What do you mean took the cable? The cable you handed me and said, "Here's the cable, Zyla." That cable?
I thought I would get it back.
No. That's not how presents work.
I literally
It's
just.
like wanting a girlfriend and
Yeah,
you
yes.
never get it back.
Why can't I
Well,
deconstruct
see,
the
the
power
problem with
pole?
that- I don't know.
I found a flashlight.
Shy Guy Jeff says you must
Woo.
construct additional pylons, and yes. I understood that reference.
The irony that I'm burning solid biomass in order to make more solid biomass.
That is somewhat ironic, but why can I not hit the right button? I hit both I and B, and then also V by accident because I was trying to open my inventory, and I'm an idiot and keep switching games.
Screws being made right
Right, I was literally just gonna make
now.
ingots.
Constructor.
Just so you know, Patrick, I've been pilfering your screws this entire time. In rotors.
That would explain why there's so few of them right
Yeah,
now.
I have taken about 1,200 screws at this point.
You son of a bitch.
Genuinely, why can I
Fucking
not
Kelly.
fucking deconstruct this pole? Why is the option not even there?
What are you? There's no hit F.
Oh! Sorry, not O, F.
Someone teach Zyla
Yes.
how to read hieroglyphics, because there's a legend down the bottom.
I was looking at it and I hit every other letter except the one I needed.
Oh god. But yes, it is F to deconstruct things. Yeah, that's right. You can't use this crafting table, you leech.
Mr. Creed, how do I make that not exist? That.
Yes, everything
Yeah, I
needs
know.
power.
Oh,
It's a
God.
fucking factory game.
Keela's here. Say hi.
I'm being productive, though. I've almost completed all the requirements for the next... I've almost completed all the requirements for the next step.
I mean, I'm not mad at you.
You called me a
Why does this
leech.
feel like bullying? Which part? Because at least some of it definitely is bullying.
Calling me a leech is bullying. That's not personal.
Everyone needs to
I
celebrate that.
You with my screws!
Everyone needs to celebrate that Keela's currently sitting flopped in my arms. This is huge progress, and she's a very good girl.
Oh, what a good baby! Also, I just realized that I don't have your stream open because I'm a giant idiot.
Oh, my computer will explode if I keep your stream open, which is why I don't have yours open, so
Oh,
don't
that's
feel
fine.
bad.
But I can get away with it. So, yeah.
I can't even click away to the bigger screen where you can see how comfy she is, because then she would
How do I
become
make
uncomfy.
Okay, because I was very curious to see if the kitty was on the stream, but
She
if
is no,
she's
like
not,
she
then
is.
I won't worry as much
She's
about
in my little box, not like the big box.
it. Right. Okay. Well, I still have a bit of pre-roll left, so I'll get there in a moment.
Oopsie! Wait,
Okay,
pre-roll,
but
wait.
you guys.
We just went over how my pre-roll is disabled. The fuck?
Well, but only if you've actually played an ad,
I did.
right?
I have.
So. Oh.
That's
Well,
why
then I don't know, but also.
I've only been live
Look
for
a
an hour.
baby!
Goodbye.
Baby!
Oh, she's so
Baby.
flopped.
Here,
Look
yes.
at how flop she is.
You're such a good baby. Sorry, I had to go
Okay,
fawn
I
over
have
the
all
kitty.
rotors and all of the
I'm gonna try putting her down, see if she stays with me. She's in
For
your
the
litter
smart
box.
plating?
What?
Yeah.
No.
All right, then I will build some. Do you have 4 extra rotors as well? Do you happen to? Well, like if yeah, whatever. We just also need to build an assembler. That's all.
I'm currently building an assembler.
Well, that's okay. I just mean like I need to build one for the space elevator parts. So like you don't need to provide it for me. That's okay.
This is for reinforced plates, is what I'm making it for.
Yes, yeah, and like that's totally cool. Please continue doing what you're doing. You're doing great, sweetie. Uh, in the least
She
sarcastic way
said in the
possible, I promise.
most condescending
Good job.
tone I've ever heard.
I was going for the meme, not actual condescension. Just leave me alone.
Wow, Robin, way to mansplain. If you don't know what that is,
Goth fate. I'll mansplain to you all I goddamn please.
Which way is better way? The innie or the outie facing the power? The innie, right?
I mean, it
not that
doesn't
I'm
matter
going for inverse.
as far as the power is. What are you trying to do?
I don't know.
Like, what are you building a constructor for?
I don't know. Probably biomass.
Okay, well, if it's just going to be biomass, then it really doesn't matter because the power doesn't feed into anything.
Well, it could be something
And
else later.
the
I don't
output
know.
is wherever you want it to be. Well, right, but we're also going to delete this and build foundations, right?
Yep. That's right.
Okay, so yeah. So Nate, do you have? Or can
I'm
I?
just waiting for iron rods.
Okay, I have.
It's all good, I got all I need now.
Okay, because like technically I can make some rotors as well.
I
Like that's
have
not a
the
huge
iron
deal.
making it, 'cause
I am probably still going to make some for myself because I can. And it's good to have
Maybe.
the materials for that. So
How?
right beside you on
How?
the ground. So workers in the post.
Why and also
Thanks, friend.
how?
okay. So yeah, you
set-
are actually being surprisingly helpful on that front because like I hadn't even started to consider setting things up for the space elevator stuff because I'm scattered and all over the place and answering questions. So
I still cannot cable. I am not able.
So I did this thing. I'm gonna go
'Cause
check on
I will
my,
throw my
power
body
reaches
under a
to
table.
make sure everything's going according to me.
Why are you
Cool,
floating
sounds
on
good.
half of it? Oh.
What?
oh, okay. Well, I can still do that even though they're gonna
yeah.
flow out. Okay, so 50 plates, 50 rotors. Set the thing to be smart plating, and then actually hook the damn thing up to power.
I'm gonna try and hook myself up to main power grids with all of my stuff now.
Okay, that is
How?
great.
How?
Please do.
Why? Huh? What the? Wait. What? Wait. What? Wait. What? What was? What is happening
What?
currently?
I just power slow.
I am just hooking up this assembler for the space elevator stuff
It's
to
not
the
connected
power.
to power though. This is a
Because
freestanding.
you just slapped a.
This is a
Wait,
freestanding
what?
power pole that I've been crying about. How? No, you did not, Ember. How I could not connect it to actual a power source. It's just a pole by itself.
Great.
Every time I try to connect with something, it's like no.
Baking pancakes, making
Oh, I
bacon
have to sing,
pancakes.
goddammit.
Okay.
Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake.
Wait, I need you to
Bacon
not
pancakes,
do
that's
that.
what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
Bacon
Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
She's full deafened.
I'm back.
Well, that's fine.
Thank you.
But, like, yeah.
Oh,
I just.
how did? Wait, no, wait. Why? I tried doing that. I tried doing it, and it was like no.
Tried doing what? No, okay, no. What I did is I disconnected one of the biomass burners from the original pole, and then I used that extra slot to hook it up to the new pole, and I hooked the biomass burner up to the new pole.
There was an
And I also
original-
made sure to connect it to this pole here so that there is still a pole that has free slots on it.
Everything
Okay,
you said,
we
I
have
believe
a
you.
container for reinforced plates, and we have a reinforced plate factory now.
We have plates! Sweet.
And a super long assembly or conveyor belt with screws that Nate can just pilfer whatever he wants.
Just for Nate.
I like being a little screwed.
Oh,
Like you sure do,
hey.
buddy.
And other sentences.
So Banquos, Satisfactory is either really clean or a complete mess, or if you're me, it's an attempt to be really clean and then you still fuck things up anyway and then you cry yourself to sleep. That tends to be how it works for me.
On a very real note, and this is not a slight to anyone. This is going to sound crazy. I would
Uh-oh.
I would body this game if I was playing completely by myself and had to force to learn everything on my own. But because I'm playing with people who already have figured it out by making it work on their own, I can't anymore. And I don't know why my brain is like that, and I hate it. But I would have to literally, like, trial and error struggle bus it myself for hours and then be like, oh, now I got it, and then be able to make it how I want. While I'm like this, trying to, like, glean from other people, I'm a useless fuck.
The problem here too is just like having different goals in terms of like what is functional versus not.
How do I make a constructor centipede into a storage container?
Make a constructor and then make a storage container
I
and make a
did.
conveyor belt.
Oh, I have to
Yes,
make the belt?
Yeah.
Yes!
I thought they were included.
No, the belts come free with purchase of a regular constructor.
I genuinely thought that, so fuck you.
You gotta buy pants first.
Boo!
I
That's
make-
so funny.
So we do need an assembler in order to make the doohickeys we need to make right now. Okay. And that's currently
For
being
the
made
smart
right
plan, yes, I've set the smart planning up already.
Concrete jungle.
No, it's fine. But yeah, like we do have some other milestones we can finish.
now. Okay, so-
But
I don't care about milestones. Who is he?
but you unlock cool new shit with the
He's
milestones.
related to the rock.
You guys are all funnier than me, but also just tell the worst fucking jokes. But yeah, like the chainsaws and the solid biomass and stuff. Why did you switch my active milestone? You bastard. Anyway, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. You can flip back and forth, but yeah.
Like Soldier Boy, no swag and no bromance. You got it. You got it so sad.
Okay. Yes, dear.
And Benkos is once again tormenting me with pregnant Pikachu, so full of bad jokes. Pregnant with the bad joke.
Oh. Good.
You can, if you wish to understand my torment, you may look in my chat. Benkos once posted that and then discovered that I hate it and now will not stop posting
I
it.
could do that, but instead,
Which
I
I
will
respect.
not and say that I did. Oh my god, I hate it too.
Okay,
I
I'm
have-
halfway to being connected into the main power grid.
Who's
I
welcome?
Don't know how is that possible in terms of halfway? What does that mean?
There's so many polls, Robin. There's so many polls.
I have done 200 out of the 750 necessary meters.
Okay, because I didn't know what you meant by half there. Okay, so I'm waiting on some more iron rods to finish this milestone up. The fuck am I doing?
I should have those iron rods.
Oh,
just
I
took
mean,
the
like,
iron rods.
I could handcraft them too. Like, it's no big deal
Nate
to
said
get
he
them
just
done.
took the
I just
iron
haven't done it.
rods.
Specifically
How
for-
many do you need?
No, like look there.
There we go.
Yeah, it's
I get to click the button.
yes. Go click the giant red button. It's very satisfying. But yeah, the milestone is tracked for all of us, so you guys can see it. But I'm going to take an ill-advised nighttime run to go find some Caterium so that we can work on getting better power poles so you guys can stop losing your fucking minds.
Caterium?
Yes, Caterium.
Can we use a barrel nut instead?
No.
How about sulfur? How about raw
No.
quartz? How about Caterium
No.
ore?
Yes,
I have
actually.
29.
Go. Where did you find that? Oh, you
When I was
found a
mowing
nugget,
the lawn.
didn't you? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go find a node. But if you go over to the MAM, which is right near the foundations that we built, then you will be able to
Fully connected.
sweet.
I-
But then you'll be able to research stuff under the Caterium tree there. And that'll get us started. That'll get us going in the right direction. And should hopefully mean that I can scan for this, because I have a vague idea of where I'm going, but I'm not 100% sure that I am remembering correctly.
Caterium.
Hi, George.
Sorry.
Okay. sweet.
Complete!
I hate that rotors
Caterium
require, like,
ingots!
the same parts.
Quick
I
wire!
was close.
Quick wire!
50 rotors.
Zipline!
50
Stun
rotors is a lot,
rebar!
and this is why. Where the fuck is it?
I only had enough for the first one.
Yeah, I figured. That's why I'm trying to get more right now. But yeah, I don't know where it is.
Okay, I can't put stuff into it until the pod comes back, right?
Correct.
There's Caterium right by me, Robin.
Where are you? Okay.
Follow the
Yeah, I'm
poles.
gonna have my assembler reconfigured to rotors.
I mean, yeah, if you've got the inputs for it, go nuts.
Yeah, 'cause it's all only iron stuff, so...
Yeah, like, Nate, does that have a rock on top of it, or can you place a miner on it already?
It has a rock and it's on a floating island.
Okay, so not ideal. You could hand harvest that. If you want to get some that way. I am absolutely risking running into a spider right now, and I hate it. I hate it so much.
But it's turned off, right?
Yeah, and they look like cats, and they meow like cats, and they still scare the ever-living shit out of me because of the way that they move. So,
It's the way you move.
yeah, it is that. I really thought that was something else. I don't think I have enough. I do not have enough concrete for this. That sucks.
Us the whole game be like.
Give me 1 second. I'll run and grab some and bring some over.
Okay, because there is no rock on this one. It's just a bitch to get to.
What else do you need? Do you need any other mats?
Probably. I didn't really think this through, did I? Also, I should have... Okay, yeah, so I don't have a... Yeah, I need a bunch of concrete, basically.
Yeah, I can get 500.
That sounds great. Okay, and I don't have any iron rods either. Yeah, basically I need to do a lot of things, and I didn't bring any of the things that I needed to actually build stuff when I got here. Because I'm stupid, so.
Okay,
But I
so-
also need to bring power over here, so yeah. But yeah, like you also can feel free to do stuff with Caterium if you wish, but yeah, okay, so...
The Caterium, I can't get to the other Caterium. It's literally on an island I cannot get to.
Okay, so here's the thing, this one is also on an island I can't get to, which is why I'm just building a foundation over to it. The best way to get around in this game, if you can't reach something and don't have a jetpack, is literally just build foundations until you can get there, or build ramps until you can get up and stuff like that.
Or what about the conveyor that goes up?
Honestly, well, conveyor lifts, you can't ride a conveyor lift, but you can make a conveyor belt that you can just walk on. So yeah, like there's options. But yeah, basically I'm gonna come back and meet you just because I need to get the power over here anyway.
Well,
Although
there's power going halfway there already. Like that's the
well, but
direction
halfway to the one you found, which has a rock on it.
No. I'm saying the direction you went was, I think, was
I don't think so.
Sure.
Yes. Oh, okay. I see where you're at. Okay, so I see the direction you went in, and it is a similar direction, but it splits off. So you're down there, Nate. If you look towards me, I'm up here.
Okay,
Hi. How are you?
How far is it? Like,
Holy shit.
Here, let me just scan it so it'll tell me the actual exact distance. From where I am right now, it is about 700 meters. So I can split off from what you've done, for sure, but I would still need to...
It's this one that I'm standing with.
I hear ya.
Over here, right? Like.
Yes, yes.
I think what I really want is for the machines
Also,
to look more different.
Yeah, so
Welcome
we
to
should definitely
Satisfactory.
split off of mine, because mine is like 300 meters that way, and we can just cut straight across.
Okay. Did you want to drop some shit for me? Also, Zyla, for what it's worth, you can recolor everything, basically.
I did see
Not
there
everything,
was a
everything,
color
but...
area, but yeah, they all look so similar.
What else do you need to grab?
But yeah, like, you can... I think that should actually do it. Because, yeah, I just need the power and the foundations and enough to build a portable miner, but that's easy peasy, and I was really just missing rods. But yeah, so that... Well, alright. But yeah, the big waterfall over there, it's on one of the rocks, like, in the middle of the waterfall. So, yeah, I'm just trying to get to your power poles so I can tap into them.
Yeah, tap that pole!
And I have lost track of them entirely.
This way.
I will, Zyla, I will.
I know.
Oh, God. But yeah, so the Caterium tech tree, cool, thank you, excellent.
Why do we have a portable miner sitting here?
That's a great question that I do not have an answer to. I cannot.
What?
Yes.
Oh.
But yes, we absolutely should have taken advantage of, that node as well.
I'm gonna do that. I just don't know what we want to look into.
I mean, it's iron. Like, the node is iron, so... And yeah, Nate, like, if you really wanted to build towards that other Caterium thing, you could, but yeah, like, we can't build a miner on it, because it has the rock, so, yeah. Poor Piggy.
Because, like, what else do we need made here? We have something for rods already that feeds into a container, right?
Yep. Yeah, like, all the super basic stuff we have stuff feeding into already.
Boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom, boom, super basic.
Those plates.
Thank you, I'll be here for the next hour.
Hey, Nate, go pick up that slug.
Is this...
Made another one.
This had biomass.
Penny can't need to stop being a button, come snuggle me. Oh, I feel that. Are you okay? Miss birthday excited to go to festival 6 p.m. Wednesday today for my night shift, but yeah, our happy birthday, Chrissy Dog, was happy birthday, and I'm going, well, thanks.
I made sure to have a separate one. Basically, just never fill a pole up without making another one to connect it to. Yeah. That's all.
Like, never take the last of the water from the filter without pouring more in.
Exactly. But that is exactly why I am on my little Caterium mission, which, like, you know, most of the time, Caterium is something that you would save for, like, later in the game, but I absolutely fucking despise the default, power poles. They suck. They suck balls.
Where are iron
and
plates?
I hate...
Flat iron happening, not wrought
iron
iron.
plates
Oh, found them!
are...
Found
yeah,
them.
on the far side of the hub.
Right next to me. Literally right the fuck next to me.
Or you could do what I do and just.
No, I won't steal. I'm not that. I am many things, not that. I feel like 10:38 am or
but
PM.
yeah,
PM's not that late.
Basically, so yeah, basically,
Well, it's for you.
The Mark II power poles can have 7 connections instead of 4, and it makes a very big difference. And yeah, it's deeply fucking annoying to only have 4 per, and you just end up with power pole spam, and I hate it. So I've been making Caterium like an early game mission for a while now.
No, I think
do we
that's
have
super valid.
Splitter/mergers yet?
Yes, we do. That's one of the earliest things you get.
I need more of those. I have that. So I need 4. Oh, it's so slow!
Sure.
Just give me a second.
Okay, there's the plates. And there you go. I just split the stack a few times, but
I would
yeah.
like everyone
You're
watching
welcome.
to know that even though they have no idea what I'm doing right now, this is the most actually productive I've ever been in this entire game. Ever.
I mean, I feel like that's a really low bar to clear, but okay.
Yes, and I'm clearing it like significantly well.
To be fair, I mean, also this is going to be hideous. Never come over here, please.
Holy shit.
Someone
I
making
just ran into a
screws?
fire-breathing dog. What the fuck?
Another one?
Yep. I mean, yeah,
Wasn't
it's the same thing you found.
Wasn't somebody
Oh.
making screws?
Patrick
Well,
is.
my screws are
was-
devoted to rotors right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we don't
that's what
have
I've
a
also
separate
been making.
screw pipe.
I've donated like more than 50% to this
There you
project
go.
so far, and I've been manually
Patrick.
making
What?
them.
The empty node with the portable miner on it, we can turn that into a screw pipeline.
Okay, there we go. We don't have.
Because that is, you're right. That is the only basic thing that we don't have building up right now. So yeah. Also, I forgot that I actually need to mine the Caterium before I can make ingots out of it. So I can't actually fully set up my quick wire thing yet, which sucks. So I'm just
What
going
about
to like
LimeWire?
hand mine.
Well, we haven't researched it yet.
What about what?
LimeWire.
Boo! I mean, I'm
It's
sure we have to
smiling so
research
big
that
right
too.
now. Yeah, Nate, you should go figure out how we can research that.
Okay. It was shut down in the 2000s. All research is done.
No LimeWire for you ever again.
Jesus.
But yeah, so I'm gonna have to come back here no matter what, unfortunately.
Good thing you found your way there.
Yeah, I mean, like, at least you unlocked the scanning, so it was easy to find. But yes, we are over here. We have power. We have a miner. I have a smelter that I can't use yet. I'm even gonna set up a constructor before I leave, so that I can just come back, change the machine settings, and be done with it.
That's a good
after
idea.
the fact. So, yes.
I'll drink to that.
I just pressed a button and it made me change the colors of stuff around. How did I do that? What button was that?
Okay, so if you go into the build menu and go to the customizer, you can change the swatches and like the default swatches and stuff. If you mean something other than that, I don't know.
Nate, don't make everything the same color. Stop it! I was just complaining about how hard it is to fucking tell the machines are because they're all the exact fucking same. Or I was like, you can color code them. I'm like, okay, that sounds good. And then you just went around and made them all the exact fucking same. Which is what they were before.
You were color coding them already. Okay. That's fair. I wasn't sure you were on top of that
They're
yet.
all teal now.
Okay. I now have more than 300 blah
Yay.
blah blah. Yeah. Clearance, blah blah blah. Light clipping, it's fine.
I hope everyone appreciates all this solid biofuel I'm making. I'm sure it won't go to waste at all.
Never ever.
You know what? I've actually almost emptied the container, so
Sweet.
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, then we don't have to have that random ass container just sitting out there doing nothing.
Yeah. I actually don't have the reinforced plates I need for the constructor, but I can make them, I think.
Oh, good.
And something ran out of biofuel.
I have biofuel.
Yes, Zyla, it is now your job. You can finally
How do
complete
I
your
find-
life's mission of refilling the biofuel
Yeah!
burners.
Found it first try. Let's go. I was made for this. Are there 3 or 2? Is that the same one or a different one?
I mean,
No, that's
if
the
you
same. I'm
check
just
it
stupid.
again and it's full, then
Yep. Figured that out.
okay.
Okay.
Am I going to be really stupid and just bring an entire awkward conveyor belt all the way back to base right now?
Maybe!
Yes, I am.
Oh, it says still no power, but I filled them.
Oh, some of mine could have died. Follow
Yeah,
me.
that might be it, but also you have to actually, like, pull the handle to turn it back on once you refill them, too. Like, once the fuse breaks, you have to, yeah.
It's still
Okay,
breaking.
So there's, yeah, because there's still something that's empty because these two chuckle fucks built power stations out in the middle of nowhere as if that was totally going to be fine forever. Hey, you want to go refill your biomass burners?
Mine are fine.
Okay,
Your guys' shit.
you should probably top them up. If like yours,
One of the power grids is shut down. What the fuck?
it's there
I'm gonna go
is
top
a
mine up.
burner that has run
Oh,
out of
this
fuel. Oh, yeah, we are still connected to the ones on the hub, too. We can't forget those. Well, I mean, we could forget them, but, you know, then we
Oh.
would have to do other stuff.
Okay.
Which is the one that has the fuel? This one.
There.
I don't think that I am taking a very
Things are moving!
good way
Yay!
back right now, but...
Okay.
And I've run out of iron plates, which is fine.
Oh, wait, I
will
have some-
finish this conveyor belt
Oh.
on my way back.
Never mind.
Okay, it's
I
all
was
good.
carrying a bunch I don't want, but that's okay.
I mean, you can come
put them back in the
give
box.
them to me if you want,
I put them
but
back in the
yeah,
box.
like, just...
Why are we still using regular biomass in some of these?
Okay, I don't want to.
Because it was what I had in my
Take this belt
inventory,
where
and I was tasked with quenching the emergency.
Oh,
And my machine making the good shit was off because of the emergency.
yes.
Yeah, the irony.
I have changed my mind about where I want to put this belt. I do want to actually just make it take the shorter route. That doesn't go through a bunch of
Is that
pigs that I
I'm
have to
moving your
kill.
container that's full of old, or that was used for old biofuel.
I was literally
I'm
just
putting it
coming to
next
grab
to
it and was having an
constructor.
aneurysm because I'm like, I'm gonna be able to come empty and move it now. And now it's gone, and I'm like, ah!
Well, now it's gone. It was still there.
What?
Now I'm gonna connect it to. Do we have a chainsaw?
We
No.
haven't crafted one yet, no.
So I'll
It
cut
is
that tree.
unlocked, but we haven't made one. Hey,
I have to
George!
do that at the.
No.
Equipment workshop.
No, George. No.
I mean, George isn't anywhere near home. I just ran past a George. That's all.
Still
Screws.
You're safe.
not allowed.
Never any George.
My Ember says my top priority in this game biz is going on and organizing. Agree
I
or
mean,
disagree?
organizing is good. I'm not, like, good at it, but it's good.
I'm glad you think so, Ember. I can't find my shit now. Everything's gone and not okay. My
Hold on to your
whole
biomass right now.
container is gone.
Just wait.
All my hard work. I grew it so hard.
This is
Saved your body for this?
Yes.
Xyla's prison song.
Nobody knows the trouble I've shorn.
What the fuck?
Get away, thief! You're not welcome in these parts. This is Biomastopia, and we will not tolerate this.
Does someone want to check my factory that has rotors?
Oh, check how?
Nathaniel,
Go
literally
check the
fuck
assembler
off!
container, see if it has rotors to finish off the thing.
He scares me, Ember, that's all.
presumably yes. But I'm in the middle of my Kateria project, okay? Okay.
Oh, right. We also have to fill up the chainsaw with fuel, don't we? Okay.
Yes, solid biomass works best for the chainsaw, though. So, just so you know. Yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna make myself a bunch of Kateria ingots, and then I can go back and finish my thing.
And Nate will stop undoing all my hard work, and maybe I'll find my box.
Okay. The other
What
side.
the fuck?
We're gonna do.
What
we're gonna do
the
a
fuck?
Fun thing. Okay.
What the fuck?
So, if let's say I move the storage container here and have it loop into the solid biofuel and the regular biofuel, will that work?
What?
What do you mean?
I'm gonna do something stupid.
How about you
'Cause,
mind
like,
your
you
business
can't-
and make
You
some
can't feed anything directly into a burner. So, I don't know what you're asking. Hey!
Why am I Nate? Oh no, there's silent. Okay. I'm fixing. Stop it.
You're ruining everything.
Children. Okay, but you guys, okay, I was gonna say the smart plating is done. So you know what that did, Nate? That unlocked a bunch of new milestones.
It has
So.
feet now.
So now all of the fun stuff, we have tier 3 and 4, which means we have coal power and basic steel production. And this one, Nate, here, do improved melee combat, and then we can get you a Xeno Basher instead of a Xeno Zapper, which is way more fun.
Why couldn't you just build it straight?
Because I'm making it loop into itself.
Ew, it looks so bad.
Yeah, the computer at the hub, but I already picked it so you could see it. Yeah. Yeah, so like we need some reinforced plates.
Biofuel goes in. Solid biofuel comes out and goes back into the container.
Why?
I mean, okay, I see.
What? No.
Eventually it's gonna start trying to have. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work.
Already
because
immediately
it's gonna
did.
Yeah, so basically when you feed something into a box, it'll fill up the rightmost box or whatever, and that is also going to be the first one that leaves the box.
Okay, so it's gonna start feeding.
It's just going to start feeding solid biofuel into it, so it won't work. That's why I didn't really understand what you were asking.
All right.
I did, but I didn't have words. I only had my electricity.
For your rage. Okay. I need to go back and finish my thingamabop.
I hate teamwork.
George of the jungle.
I miss Stardew. It's a world where I know everything.
I don't know if this is facing the right way, and I can't.
You have this lined up so that it.
The innie has to be next to the innie, and the outie has to be next to the outie.
Is that how this works?
Literally, yes. It's the one thing I've got figured out, Robin, okay? It's the one
I mean,
That and biomass, which was my
can't
baby
afford
that
it,
I
that's
was
why.
carefully watching over well and doing good job this whole time until Patrick ran over and
Where's our
broke
container for
the
rubber?
only thing that I had ever built and
on
cared about.
on the other side. Oh, it's literally that.
That was it.
Georgia!
No,
He's standing in my conveyor belt and I can't build it! Georgia! Causing problems over here, man. Okay, he moved. It's fine.
I need more iron plates. Fucking god, there's always something. God damn it.
Yes, it's always something. That's why you automate it. God damn it.
I'm genuinely upset.
Oh, good. Another George gonna get in the way of my freaking conveyor belt.
That's not
you like
straight. What are
this,
you talking
George?
about? What are you?
Yes, it is. It's literally as straight as it can be.
Okay,
It's
Zyla.
what? Look at my screen.
Patrick,
Look at my
just
screen. Look.
Start,
Okay,
Bill-
all right, fine.
start building foundations to put shit on, and then everything will be straight. Jesus Christ.
Except for us, Slay.
Well, yeah.
I'm good.
You're now in the way of your own container.
I actually cried. Yeah, it was mine until somebody
I know,
ran
that's
over
fine.
here, picked it up, and made it into a human centipede out of machinery on itself and ruined it.
I'm playing with Lauren.
I cried a real tear from stress. I was so happy that I
Is it lined
understood
up?
and made something.
I can't see
I
her.
was so happy. Oh my god.
Okay, why
We
did I
have
do
concrete.
this? This is
We
such
have
a
enough
hot mess.
concrete. Oh my god, there's barely any concrete. Oh my god, we're so poor.
Yeah, so I don't know where all the concrete has been going
Well,
because it should have been just like building up for a while.
There's 500, but it just doesn't feel like a lot to me.
No, I mean that isn't a lot.
'Cause it
Like
feels
it's not terrible.
I feel
You
like
should be able
concrete's
to
the
do quite a bit of
slowest
foundations
one.
with it, but it is. And part of that is because our
Why did you
limestone
get rid of the container that held the regular biomass?
So that you would stop
part of
touching
that is
it.
because our limestone nodes are impure, so we don't get a ton of raw materials out of them. So
Mm,
that's part of it. But yeah. Okay.
foundation.
So you're gonna make quick wire. Cool. And you are going to make Ethereum bars, and then my whole fancy quick wire setup will be good to go.
I accidentally built a foundation in the ground. Is that bad?
I mean, no?
No, like
Like,
in.
oh.
In.
Okay, well then try and delete it, but no, it doesn't really matter. Also, okay, so when you're either line your foundations up to the ones I already built
Which I
for the
did.
space elevator.
I did.
Okay, that's fine then. The other option, if you're not connecting it directly to foundations that already exist, is to hit Control, and then it will line it up to the global grid. So
Yeah, I was gonna.
Please
match
use the
what we
global
made
grid.
Because, oh well, I wasn't. I was just lining it up to what you had made.
which I used the global grid for, so that's
Great.
fine. But yeah, so there didn't used to be a global grid, and then you would like build a
Right.
super long foundation road from one factory to the next, and then things wouldn't line up when you got to the other one, and it was upsetting.
Yep.
So they fixed it.
Oh yeah, it would genuinely hurt my heart. So totally get it.
Yeah. Oh, I am so close to falling off this waterfall into the abyss and dying. Wow.
Take me with you.
Sure. Okay. So I need 100 quick wire for the next milestone, which is gonna take a hot minute to get back to base, so I am still gonna mine some more just so I can keep going on the research. But eventually we will have quick wire flowing into base.
And then
And
we
it
can
will be
redo
great.
all the cable management on top of foundations, and I will be at peace in the
Exactly.
universe.
Yes, exactly that. So, yeah.
Here, here.
I mean,
Raswick for president.
Huzzah! Thank you for your endorsement.
You're so welcome. Amber, can we have a shout out?
I will not. I will not be running a campaign. It is simply everyone must believe in me. That is all.
Ember accurately said only the buildings are allowed to be straight here. 100%.
Yes. Sorry, there was overlapping voices there. What are you doing, Patrick?
I'm switching back from rotors to reinforced plates.
Okay.
So that seems to be what we need for our milestones.
I mean, we'll need rotors for milestones at some point, but yeah, like, both is good. I mean, ultimately, it would be best to have 2 different factories for both of those things, but, like, it's fine. It works either way, so.
What are you even storing?
Uh,
You're empty!
But yes, the buildings are, in fact, the only part of any of this that is allowed to be straight. But they should, in fact, be straight.
Bro, what the...
Look at my beautiful quick wire flowing to home.
Bro,
I'm gonna
what?
pick some up on the way because that makes my life easier.
Okay, we already have one assembler making those smart things, right?
Oh, yeah,
I was
yeah.
just standing
sort
over
of.
it, looking at how it's not doing anything right now, actually, and wondering why
Yeah,
Time is not the word I'm looking for.
it doesn't have enough stuff.
Yeah, I know, because
Just
I
regular
only
copper wire.
put enough stuff to make the 50 we needed for the first phase in there.
Mm.
So, like, we can put more stuff in the boxes if you want to keep making smart plating, but yes, it is not currently running, and that is not a surprise. So,
Yes, you did great. You've had cold medication. You did great considering you've had cold medication. I can't handle the fact that, we are having a whole storage container, and I'm talking like the kind that we'd have on a train in our day and age, to hold 16 screws. Like,
the idea is
like,
eventually it'll fill up.
right, but they're screws, and even industrial-sized screws are still only screws, and the proportions do make me want to rip my hair out a little bit.
They stack to 500. Other things only stack to 100 or 200. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean,
there
that
was also
helps
a point.
little.
There was also an update where they they made the stacks bigger for a lot of things, which was good because a lot of things used to only stack to 50, and it was bad.
Illegal. Absolutely disgusting behavior. Like, maybe start with 50,
Yeah.
then you have to, like, get an upgrade to make it more, like, you know, increase the storage.
Well,
I get
no,
that, but if it's just flat out forever, then kill me.
Well, and yeah, like, yes, that was just what things stacked to, and yeah, like, it was a game update, and I appreciate that I don't have to work for it to expand that capacity, but yeah, like, this game has been in open early access since, what, 2019? I think might even be 2018. So yeah, a lot of things have changed since it started. A lot of things, and I think I started playing in update 2, and we are now at update 8, and they will be releasing the game like 1.0 this year,
which is rad. We'll have to do a big old big old day of it when that happens. Yeah,
and there's gonna be story.
Yeah,
I'm
see,
excited.
that's what I'm most excited about.
Uh-huh.
Can't walk here? What are you on about? Why can't I walk there? Frick.
Oh, I almost walked off the cliff.
What the fuck?
Also, yeah, Nate, earlier, I'm pretty sure that you found an alpha fire doggo. I think that's what murdered you a while back. Because there are alpha versions of I think there's alpha spiders. I wouldn't know. But there are larger, scarier versions of everything, except, well, okay, the hostile enemies. There's no larger, scarier Georges, and there's no larger, scarier birds.
I was about to shit my
or
pants.
lizard dogs. I know. That's why I needed to specify that George is as scary as George gets. You don't
better
need
stay that way when the game releases.
to be worse
if
than
not,
that.
I don't know how I'll ever cope.
I would be very surprised if they made George Georgier. Maximum George.
George Maximus.
They just have him lounging on a late couch. Whatever. The George Costanza pose is all I'm getting at. And that's how you make George scarier.
Okay, I don't want to be handcrafting this anymore, but I'm almost done handcrafting it. Ah,
That's how I feel.
I'm bored. Yeah. And that's why you automate things, but I already automated this and I'm just waiting for all of it to show up at base because I have a very, very long conveyor belt that is Mark 1, so they're very slow. And I will never upgrade them because once the conveyor is full, it'll just be continuous forever and it's fine. And also you don't really need that much quick wire in this game. I mean, okay, you kind of do later, but for quite some time you will only need a little bit.
I'm all about planning for the future unnecessarily, so sign me up.
I mean, yeah, we're just not there yet. Like it's quite a ways in the future when you start making like high-speed computers and stuff.
So we will start
Which is
saving
the
it
thing.
now. Got it.
Well, I mean, we're still gonna even if it weren't about that, we're still saving it so that we can have better power poles. So yeah.
I mean, even in Stardew, Nate will be like, "Hey, I've harvested this crop. Can I sell it? Because we need money." And I'll be like, "No, because this one specific NPC in year 3 on summer day 4 will ask you for it in a letter in the mail, and you'll never be able to get rid of the quest, and you'll lose out on the better profits, which is doubled later if you don't hang on to it."
Anyway, Nate, what was the important question?
This game run to you.
Huh?
No, but there's probably a mod for that. Or at least there should be.
I agree.
Okay.
Ember,
I now have a whole
tell us more about the date.
butt ton. Okay. I have a butt ton of quick wire. Let's go.
Yay for butt tons.
Sure, I can do a zip line. Why not? Guess what, folks?
Zippin'.
We officially have Power Poles Mark II!
Thank fucking
Ooh.
Glob.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that to you guys. I'm not gonna
So,
run that.
to be clear, here's the good news. It's
That
not going to
wasn't
fix
the good
anything
news?
about all of the... No, okay, here's the better news about upgrading stuff,
Okay.
as far as the power poles and also conveyor belts and stuff are concerned. If you are upgrading something, including a miner, including power poles, including conveyor belts, from Mark 1 to Mark 2 to Mark 3 to whatever, all you have to do is point at one that already exists while you have the new one selected, and it will just convert it to the better one.
Okay, well, what if I hate where every single one of our power poles is currently positioned because they're all overlapping
Then
and crossed for no reason?
delete them and remake them. That is totally fine. But if
Yay.
you don't want to, you don't have to. Like, and yeah, it still won't fix your cable management, but it will, in fact, just upgrade the damn thing that you already have. So, like, you might want to do that anyway, like, just for organization purposes, but
Wondering why this
Yeah.
wasn't creating hard plates in the first place.
why?
Because my conveyor belt was full of rods.
Yeah, that's the problem with switching back and forth between things like that, is that you have to make sure that you clear out what was there before, that's all.
In
Just
any
like
case,
with
I've
our
got enough
bodies.
reinforced plates to finish off that last milestone.
Sweet.
I can't wait till we get buggies.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, and we should do the awesome sync so that we can like work towards getting the factory cart and stuff. The factory cart is in fact shit on anything but like oh wait,
Terrain.
well, yeah, on anything but foundations basically. But also apparently I already did the awesome shop thing and we just didn't actually build one of those. So, oops. I guess I won't build there because Zyla will kill me.
Where?
Just on the foundations that you added.
Okay, I'm off by 5.
I didn't have a plan
It's
yet.
fine.
Okay, well, that's... Okay, if you don't have a plan, then I'm not gonna bother building extras, I'm just gonna drop an awesome sink on it.
I just figured I should start expanding where there's already stuff next to it.
Yeah, did you stop your stream already?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay, hi.
Hi.
Welcome!
Nothing.
Raiders!
Nothing changed. Nothing has changed.
Yeah, That's fine. I was just surprised to see your raid already. But hi.
Well, I have to leave in
For
5
anyone-
minutes. And
Yes,
while you can
that's
continue
fair.
to stream or play with Patrick or play Satisfactory, you cannot play this one because I am the host.
Well, yeah, that's exactly the thing, is that you are the host. So we will just stop when you stop, or at least I'll chat or switch to something else, but we don't have to keep going with Satisfactory. But yeah, if we're just looking at a new screen, yeah, exactly.
Probably a much more entertaining and valid screen.